Last full day in Syria, and I'm stood outside the hotel early morning. This policeman is looking for the driver of this taxi for some reason, I don't quite know why. I know where he is, but I'm not going to grass on him. Did you notice the way he blew that magic whistle of his? We'll do it again in a minute. There you go. Anyway, must press on. This is our last day. I'm going to spend the whole day in Damascus on my own without any guards or holding hands or anything. Look, there's one of Damascus's posh new bus fleet. I'm still looking for a bus as old as ours round here. That's getting on that way, but it's not quite old enough. Anyway, I'm going to try and cross this road here now. I'm staying downstream of these two because they look like locals to me. If you walk a bit to the west to that area there, you can actually cross under the next main road, under an underpass. And under there, this lad is selling books. And look at some of these he's got here, Longman's, Oxford University and all sorts of stuff. We'll come shortly to that main street which runs past the law courts again towards the souks. It'll also take us through Martyrs Square.
No, thank you. No. Honestly, no. No, I know. Thanks anyway.
She was wanting to clean my shoes.
Okay. No.
عادي سيجارات بولش بولش شاشي كمان
No, thank you.
good بولش Mister coming.
Right, now this is Martyrs Square and it commemorates the rising of 1916.
So when I go down here towards the mosque and the citadel and the souks.
Right, that makes two roads across now then. I'm heading towards this end, the western end of Straight Street, and I intend to walk right the full length of it, going off left and right to see various things on the way. So that's where we'll be when we get to the top of this escalator. But before I actually dive into Straight Street, I'm going to have a little look around at this end of it and see what's going off. And the first thing to notice is what I believe is the tower of Nur ed-Din, a very important chap in Syrian history. I ought really to go and explore over there, but I've got other things to do first. Now those people look as though they're waiting for a microbus to go to work or something. Anyway, into Straight Street now. And we're going to look firstly at the Dahdah Palace, which is a little diversion down to the right there. Well, this is the Dahdah Palace by Dahdah, and I've pressed the bell. Nobody seems inclined to open the door. Anyway, there's a very interesting example of how these buildings are built here. There's bricks inside there, mud and straw applied to the top, and then plaster outside. Apparently this has to be renewed frequently. So, back to Straight Street. So we're back at the Roman Arch on Straight Street. And we'll try the Greek Orthodox, see if anybody's in there. It is believed that perhaps just over 10% of the Syrian population are Christians. these are divided between quite a few different churches. Perhaps the largest number belong to the Eastern Orthodox Church, though this itself is divided into 3 branches. This church here is the Greek Orthodox. There are also Syrian Orthodox and Armenian Orthodox churches. Following the establishment of the Jesuits and Capuchins in Aleppo in 1626, some Syrian Orthodox communities were united to Rome and became known as Syrian Catholics. There are also Greek Catholics, Maronites, and Roman Catholics. I didn't see an Anglican church or a Methodist church, though these may exist. So onwards to the east down Straight Street, past some more unearthed Roman artifacts.
So, heading further east along Straight Street.
I've just said that. Lovely weather, early March. And here's our Church of the Syrian Catholics. We'll have a look round this nice quiet courtyard first. Oh, there's our national saint again, look. You may remember that the Syrian Catholic Church came about when some Syrian Orthodox communities in 1626 united to Rome. They were heavily persecuted throughout the 18th century by the Syrian Orthodox Church.